Hi, my name is Shreya Narayan, and I was just going to the gym right now. I just thought I'll stop and record this video. This topic is one of the most important topics which I've been literally obsessed with for last few years. It being whether I control my mind or does my mind control me. Now you can call it control, you can call it anything else, but say it springs from a very everyday issue. For example, I meet my friends and they tell me, I couldn't sleep the whole night. I started thinking, and that's it. I just couldn't sleep the whole night. And I used to go through this so often. Not that I don't go through it now, but I used to go through it like so often, and I started thinking that what really happened? Well, what really happened was that the mind got atop a horse and started galloping, and then tied me to it and took me along for a night ride. And I couldn't do a thing about it. Or if you like a bike, if you're a guy, the mind actually sat on the bike and tied you along or made you sit pillion and took you for an overnight ride, and you couldn't do a thing about it. So, what does this show? This shows that I'm not my mind. I'm not just my mind, right? That my mind is separate from me. Who am I then? Where do I where do I live? I mean, this is another question we'll go through in another video. But just shortly, if are you in your hands? So if your hands are cut off, will you not live? You will live, right? Are you in your eyes? If your eyes are gouged out or taken out, will you, or you are blinded, will you not live? You will, right? Or are you in your kidneys? What it actually means is that we are separate from our organs, from different organs that are there in our body. So mind is an organ, and we are separate from our mind. Who are we then? We are the observer, the witness. Now I'm going to explain that in another video, but in this video, just to stick to the point, when we are children, when we are born, um, our parents train us, right? So we are given potty training, or we are given training against bedwetting. Because when we are children, we bedwet, and we are trained in a way that even when we are sleeping, uh, the information must go to our minds that, oh, Shreya needs to go to the loo, so she must get up and go to the loo, right? This is not this training is not inherent. It doesn't come from being born. It is given to us, right? The same way when we are given potty training, that it's the time for a human being to excrete, and therefore you train it that, and mostly for most people it's mornings. So you train. So what are you training? Basically, you're training your kidneys and intestines and brains and all the information which is flowing through the body and mind. And so a training is given. When a dog comes into our family, we train the dog when to go, where to go, how to sit, when to go to the loo, how, things like these. Then why is it that we are omitting to train the most important thing? Why is a mind which has the capability to take us on a night ride without our wanting to go on it? Imagine if a guy does it. If a guy takes you on a night ride without your consent, it can be termed as abuse. Or if for that matter, a girl takes you on a ride, it can be termed as abuse. So clearly, when our minds do what we don't want them to do, it's a kind of an abuse. And it shows that our mind is controlling us, and we are not controlling the mind. So in effect, what happens is that most of our suffering comes from an untrained mind. And so um, I'm going to leave you with that thought and awareness. And I'm hoping that I'll come back with another video. I've been working on this for very long, for the longest time. I think I've been working on this subject since childhood. But I'm going to make you aware of all the things that I have found out and all the things that is to be talked about as far as this topic is concerned. So please do follow me on my YouTube channel. I'm going to leave you with tidbits of it on Instagram, and I hope to see you.